Hello, this is Jeremy from Integrity Home Inspections. I'm here at 11209 South Southridge Drive in Portland, Oregon, performing a sewer scope inspection from this cleanout right here on the back side of the home. And looks like the water is draining towards the road down the hill, the main road, not Southridge. So what we're going to do from here, that looks like hot water. What we're going to do from here is zero out the camera and mute the video. Appears somewhere through that area of, this might flush out. Don't be alarmed because you see the standing water now. It might properly drain when the water is off, but it appears somewhere around here. I don't really have a lot of visibility, but transitions from black ABS plastic to what appears to be concrete. That probably indicates the city lateral connection, which typically connects to the main line shortly after. Audio live until I get there. And there it is. Right here at about 112 feet past the clean out, or some spider webs, and the main city line. So what we're going to do from here is pause the video, turn the water off to the home, and locate this position. Alrighty, I was able to locate this position. It's basically a straight shot from here down to that main road, out on the back side of the home. I marked the area with white paint. The paint is water soluble, so it will fade over time. So what we're going to do from here is pull back the camera. Things that we're looking for are root intrusions, offset joints, sections of standing water, bellies, blockage, really anything that would hinder the basic drainage function of the sewer line. There's that little area. It seems like a bit of a solid debris there that is causing the water to drain a little bit slower. Maybe. Yeah, it does seem like the line does dip a little bit down right here. Alright, so what I'm going to do is pull the camera back to about right here. I'm going to go and locate this position, and maybe in that time this area will drain out some more. If it does, it would indicate it's a flatter portion of the line with a slower drainage. It could also indicate that wad of solid material was causing a slow drain. Usually those get pushed out by, large surges of water, like a toilet being flushed or something. But anyways, I'm gonna pause the video here and find this, or locate this position. Alrighty, so unfortunately there's not really any way for me to get to where this location is, because there's a very large blackberry briar bush right. It's right at, so if you were to see the location I marked for where it hits the main city line in the road down below the house, it would be just off the road, about maybe 20 feet, located in a large blackberry bush. So what I can do is I'm going to pull the camera back to where this section begins. And take a photo of it, so at least least there's going to be the footage. So right here, 92 feet, take a photo of that. So both photos are in there. It seems to be about, what was that, 3 or 4? So that section starts about right here. Section is about 4 feet long, and it seems that it transitions from the city lateral, and there's a belly where you can see it rise. The camera rises up a little bit when it gets closer to the 97-foot mark. So this section of standing water is in the city lateral. I'm not 100% positive in this area where the homeowner's responsibility begins or ends. That would be a great question for the agent or the city. This area could potentially be the city's responsibility. There is a little bit of a creek running through there. Usually the areas like that in Portland, they're protected. So any repairs may have to be done by the city. Like I said, could be the city's responsibility. So I got both the areas marked, or photos, and I'll include photos of the length of it. Unfortunately, I can't mark it precisely. I think it was about 10 feet deep at the city line, so it's not going to be much different than that. So yeah, what we'll do is continue pulling back the camera, and I'm going to mute the video from here. All right now we're coming back up the clean out, which concludes the sewer scope inspection. My recommendation on course of action would be to consult with the city first about where the homeowner's responsibility begins and ends. Well, you know where it begins, where it ends for the city line. The beginning of that belly is, it must be just right after the road transitions over to dirt and then towards the vegetated area. So what we'll do from here is get the report and video uploaded and emailed out to the agent and client. Thank you for choosing integrity, and have a good day.